CUDA.com back in full force for another round of Friday Night Lights MIAA lacrosse. Thanks everybody for joining us. As always, I'm Christian Payne here with you tonight to cover this high-stakes MIAA conference matchup between Calvert Hall and St. Marys. The scene here at 8102 LaSalle Road, folks, sizzling with excitement. After back-to-back losses to start their 2013 campaign, the Calvert Hall Cardinals have been all business since. Brian Kelly's defending MIAA champs have rattled off 5 straight wins, and as of late, the Cards absolutely are doing work. Big W's against 2 Sunshine State opponents. 10-6 decision over Lake Highland Prep, and a statement 11-2 win, signed, sealed, and delivered against Vero Beach down in sunny Florida. And no doubt that the Cardinals bottled that heat up and brought it back with them here to Maryland, coming into tonight's test against the Saints with plenty of confidence after a barn burner against St. Paul's. The Crusaders, a tight one-goal decision here just a few days ago. Senior leader Johnny Kelly touched the twine with 3:40 left in that one to tie it up, and Carson Dukanich put on his big boy boots, caught a feet on the crease, and fired in a shot cool, calm, and collected. A righty rope of destiny. The Utah natives game winner gave Calvert Hall the upper hand in a 13-12 upset. Coming from behind late in that one to climb over a much improved St. Paul squad here on Tuesday night. So sitting at Under Armour High School Power Rankings number 14 spot, thanks to our compadres over at InsideLacrosse.com. The Cards are gearing up to bring on a St. Mary's team that has a stingy defense, folks. The 2013 Saints squad features a wealth of weapons on the defensive end. And sure, head coach Ben Rubier could sting some corners in his days at UVA and Loyola Blakefield, but he sure knows how to line the stars on defense too. His defensive arsenal is turning heads. The focus tonight is on sophomore Bash Bros Hunter Smith and Bryce Carasso. Both young guns can throw takeaways, poke checks, and grab ground balls. You name it, the two can do it. They are players to watch here tonight, and just 10th graders, everybody. Both Smith and Carasso already slated to suit up with John Tillman and the Terps in a couple years. But here in 2013, the blue and white have only given up 10 goals once and are averaging just over 7 goals per contest against. But can they get the job done against the Calvert Hall attack that features top Cardinal guns of Dukanich, Germershausen, and the Kelly kin, the trio of cousins, Timmy, Johnny, and Steven, X the marks the spot, Bones, Kelly. Can they get the job done against the 3 of them and the rest of this Calvert Hall team? Well, we will answer that question and much more coming up in just a few moments as CUDA.com coverage continues. I'm Christian Payne here, ready to rock and roll from the Calvert Hall home field of Kelly Field. Exciting stuff coming in just a few moments here on CUDA.com. Coming up next, face-off here at Calvert Hall. We are all set for the opening face-off here at Calvert Hall. Christian Payne here with a CUDA.com coverage of this first quarter, brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. All set here to go for the opening face-off. As always, Stephen Bones Kelly going up against Alex Woodall, a player to watch. Really can get out and get going. He's got some quick hands there at the face-off X and likes to push it forward. So we'll see what the opening battle goes to here in this beautiful setting in Baltimore, Maryland. And right away, there's Woodall pushing it forward. Beautiful clamp and push. Even better slide by Calvert Hall, though, to start things off. Back the other way are the Cardinals. Here's Kelly, cross midfield. Bones, lefty cradle. In and a shot and score. Stephen Bones Kelly wasting no time. Just a couple ticks into this one, and he cashes in the first goal of the night. So how bad it? Stephen Bones Kelly loses the first face-off, but says, hey, if I find a will, I will find a way. Goes all the way back, plays great defense, comes up with a loose ball back the other way, coast to coast, and that is what the senior number 24 can do for you. First goal of the evening goes to Stephen Bones Kelly. Of course, one of the best players in probably the past decade at the face-off X. I like to call him Stephen X marks the spot, Bones Kelly. Here he goes for round number 2. Calvert Hall up 1-0, just 11:40. Plenty of time here to go in the first quarter. Second face-off, a little bit of a scrum, and picked up initially by the Saints, but a great job on the wing to knock it loose by Calvert Hall. Ball in limbo a little bit, and picked up by the Cardinals. Nice second effort ground ball there. Coming in for Calvert Hall and getting the GB is Tyler Mace. Cards will check it in. second offensive possession. First goal coming off the stick of Stephen Bones Kelly, none other than number 24. A la Booker Corrigan, the Egg McMuffin of faceoff men. Doing it on the defensive end, and that really going coast to coast for that first score. Here the Cards settle in, bang the ball around a little bit, get their feet wet. Speaking of wet, some raindrops here in the 410 area code to start out the day, but looks like we're going to have great conditions here for a classic MIAA battle. Cards keeping it hot. Working in on the crease there, trying to find himself open is Johnny Kelly. Always an opportunistic player on the crease. Dodge across the top now. Bones looking to scan on the inside. Doesn't like what he sees. White jerseys always on the same page. Here working in as Kelly. Feed to the inside. Shot and save. Great job by the goalkeeper, Skylar Morris, to turn away his first of the night. Ground ball, another feed to the inside, another go at it, and a great slide there on the inside coverage by Calvert Hall, but quickly back the other way. And as soon as I say clear, the ball is in the back of the net. Touching the twine once again for Calvert Hall. Coming in was Carson Dukanich, picking up the loose change there. Great job by Carson. Jr. really has been turning heads lately, as we mentioned here in the pregame. He had the game winner against St. Paul's back on Tuesday night. The player coming in, defying all odds, coming from Utah, really tearing up the West Coast scene and then translating those skills here in Baltimore. Another face-off, and it goes once again to St. Mary's. Great job. Wonderful play there at the face-off X. This time it was Liam Kelly getting the win. Blue and white look to check in and get a first solid offensive possession here. First face-off was taken down and then stripped back the other way, courtesy of the first goal here tonight, Stephen Bones Kelly. Here come the Saints coming tonight 5-2, looking for another big MIAA win. Their first came earlier this week against Loyola Blakefield. Speaking of Loyola Blakefield, head coach Ben Rubier, really familiar with the Dons. Ball back the other way. Great job by Calvert Hall to be heads up and pick up the ground ball. Waste no time. They'll find the crease. They'll pull it back out and settle some things and try to get another deep possession here with 9:12 left to play in the first quarter. This first quarter, as always, brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. One of the best lacrosse clubs in the nation, year in, year out, hands down. More top recruits in the country than any other club. Face dodge on the inside, far side now. Dukanich, feet up top to Kelly. Kelly shot wide right. You can really uncork that shot with both hands. This time checking in was Johnny Kelly. Not only those Kellykin. Of course, head coach Brian Kelly, 1987 grad here at the Hall. Many years at the helm of this program. Looking to defend their 2012 MIAA title. A year ago, Calvert Hall really turning every head here in the Baltimore area, rattling off 9 straight wins to take that title. Back the other way are the Cardinals after some sloppy play in the clearing game and a flag down on the field, a little bit of yellow flying. Beautiful pass the inside. Dukanich, shot, score. That is transition lacrosse, folks. Connecting the dots off a beautiful feed to the inside, making that play happen. Coming all the way from the back line was Garrett Eppel. He can do it all. And then Dukanich sticking a nifty little shot, dip and dunk, head fake down low, and stuck that thing top left corner. Calvert Hall firing on all cylinders here, 3-0 early on. That'll be a timeout taken on the field. Ben Rubier wants to talk a couple things over after Calvert Hall has just stormed out of the gates here. 3 goals unanswered for the Cardinals. First one coming from Stephen Bones Kelly on the opening possession. The Cardinals really lost that first faceoff, maybe unexpected, because he's been so hot the past couple weeks. Really hard to stop the faceoff X. Getting the better of that battle initially was Alex Woodall, but a great slide by Calvert Hall, quickly back the other way. Bones Kelly registering the first goal here this evening, just about a good 25 seconds into the contest. Then sends 2 goals by Dukanich. 8:07 left to play here in the first. Beautiful setting for MIAA lacrosse, as always. A little bit of a cooler night. It's been a really fun time here the past couple days. Plenty of people riding around with those convertible tops down. Temperatures reaching around 90 degrees. Good stuff to start the spring season. Of course, the O's back in full swing, taking on the Red Sox, and now the Yanks here for weekend series. These guys coming back from their respective spring break trips. Of course, Calvert Hall going down, like we mentioned in the pregame, to just absolutely do work against two of the Sunshine State's best programs, Lake Highland Prep and Vero Beach. Calvert Hall coming into tonight's contest 5-2. Actually, twin 5-2 records between both the blue and the white and the Cardinal and gold. So it'll be a timeout taken right off the other timeout, this time by the Cardinals. Brian Kelly didn't like what he had out there, really kind of maybe frustrated with the way his team was getting organized. But no worries, they're up by 3 here early on, and we'll just get a couple early breathers. Ben Rubier, of course, a familiar face to the Baltimore area. Absolutely one of the best players within the past 20 years, maybe of all time here in MIAA history. Great attackman for the Dons at Loyola Blakefield and won the Kelly Award 2004, then took his talents to UVA and then just was the workhorse on attack for Dom Starja. Now taking those playing talents and translating them to the coaching sideline. His team's got their work cut out for him here after a hot start by the Cardinals. 3-0. Calvert Hall on top as we resume action here in a wonderful face-off. Once again, pushed forward quickly by the Saints. Again, once again, is Liam Kelly. That's going to be a tough duo between Kelly and Alex Woodall for Stephen Bones Kelly to handle here tonight. Double on the far side. 2 white poles in coverage. Couple slap checks. Hounding in coverage is Eric Evans. Ball on the turf, and we'll see what the call is going to be. Plenty of whistles down on the turf. It's going to be a loose ball push against the Cardinals back to the blue and white. St. Marys looking to find their identity here early on. Only one shot in the opening possession. Really wasn't much for Alderman to look at, and back the other way quickly for Stephen Bones Kelly to take it coast to coast and get a little cha-ching to get this thing started. Quickly around and through X, carrying is Cole Robertson. Not much pressure coming from Eppel. That's going to be a huge matchup. Cole Robertson, the top gun, senior for Ben Rubier's offense. Drawing that matchup of Eppel here tonight. Eppel going to Notre Dame, really a player that will fit nicely into Kevin Corrigan's defensive mold. Back to work are the Saints. Drawing the short stick matchup is Colin McGuire back up top. They'll keep it hot. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Feed to the inside, but picked off by Calvert Hall in coverage with a short stick. Wonderful job by Andrew Fanshaw, but he's pushed down right in front of his own bench. Second effort, though, put that shoulder down, see what he can do. Flips it up, drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, and second and third effort, not good enough as the GB is picked up by St. Marys. Back the other way are the blue and white. A little bit of sloppy lacrosse, but the Saints will take it. Shot on the inside, wide left. First quality shot coming in for St. Marys. Great little jump shot by Matt Godlewski, but backed up by Calvert Hall. Those are those little intangibles that the Cardinals do so well, and that really goes to coaching. Brian Kelly and, of course, his assistants, Tori Casemeyer, Dave Huntley, and company, doing a nice job teaching their young guns how to play the game the right way. As Calvert Hall will step it in. About 5 minutes, 40 seconds and change to go here in the opening quarter. This first quarter is brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. As always, Baltimore Crabs setting the standard for youth lacrosse here in the Baltimore area and in the state of Maryland. 3-0 still here earlier on in this matchup. Feed to the inside, but not on the same page. Looking for their cutter at X. It was Duke Candace trying to sneak around. He's got two here early on, but not on the same page with the feeder there. Trying to find him on the inside was Timmy Kelly. Here we go, back through the way. This clearing game will be crucial for Ben Rubier Saints. Nifty little split dodge there. Coming in the clearing game by Spencer Coyle. One of the team captains here in 2013 for St. Mary's. Steps it in the box and will set the table for the blue and white. St. Mary's looking for their first tally here tonight. Dodging down that left-hand alley and push on the turf real quick. These short sticks are tough. Doing a little bit of surgery so far for Calvert Hall, the defensive coverage game. Blue and white will keep it hot, working counterclockwise now. Another crack at it up top. Coyle. Little hitch to his left, feed across the crease. Looking for the inside. Robertson taking his time. Little two-man game with Coyle. Once again, back to his right, feed to the inside, shot wide left. A nice little curl, little C curl on the inside there by Jamie Lilly. Just can't get those hands free and find the twine he was looking for. Backed up, though. Moving towards the final moments here of his first quarter. Shot on the inside, easy save, Max Alderman. Alderman's first no-no of the evening, sends it back the other way. Great job by the Calvert Hall defense to force an outside shot. Alderman's going to eat those up all day, every day. Here's Bones, one of those two-way midfielders, which has really been exciting to see here in 2013. A lot of new rules, of course, across all levels of the game, but I like to see these players, especially at a young age, play both sides of the field. Feed on the inside. Another unforced error. 2 turnovers in a row on both past 2 possessions for Calvert Hall, trying to connect this time for the Cards. It was Ethan Mincer looking for John Belts on the inside. Just can't connect between both the crosses. Back the other way. 3:15 left to play here in the first quarter. Christian Payne here with you on CUDA.com coverage. Thanks for tuning in as always, making CUDA part of your sports viewing day. And other MIAA action. It has been a rock'em sock'em Friday afternoon. A couple other big matchups, of course. Booker and Ty Zanders just a couple hours ago calling a great game. McDonough victorious over Loyola Blakefield. Feed to the inside. Blue and the white looking for a prime opportunity, and they need a goal here. Still down 3-0. Calvert Hall started off hot, but St. Mary's will look to respond. Their first tally right here. Dodging down the left alley. Now through X. This midfield unit looking for a soft spot in this Calvert Hall defense, but it's not that easy. Here's Spencer Coyle. Will set the table, go to work against the short stick of John Henneberry. Here's Coyle. Little hitch. He likes that move to his left. Unleashes a shot. That thing almost hit top right, just about 6 inches wide of the post. Backed up, though. Nice job by the Saints really to extend a couple possessions here. Now with 1:43 left to play in the first. Great position D there by Eppel. You can hear that titanium cracking down the slabs, but we'll see if he's going to get tagged for the penalty. And yes, he does. The official has other ideas down on the turf. So first penalty of the evening goes against Calvert Hall. Garrett Eppel getting tagged for the personal. It's going to be a slash, 1 minute. Gets a ticket to the sandbox. First time out of the evening. EMO recess time for the Saints. Not on the same page, though. The second pass of the possession picked up, though. They need a spark right here, right now. Saints man up here. First EMO opportunity for either team here tonight. Keeping it hot. Trying to work across the top. St. Mary's. Coyle. Wants that lefty shot again. Skip pass across the zone. Robertson down low. He'll find it back in his cross. Deep into this man-down situation. Calvert Hall doing a nice job out in pressure. The skip pass is picked off by the pull of Matty Brashears. Oh, nice little move at the midfield, too. Drawing some oohs and ahs. Well-deserved. Matty Brashears, full-service effort on D for Calvert Hall. Now under a minute left to play here at Paul Angelo Russo Stadium. It's been exciting here. This first quarter brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. Now 25 ticks left, and Calvert Hall will take one last stab at it. Up 3-0. Little flip across the top. Here working in with some speed, and a shot wide left is Germershausen. There's Jordan trying to get a final tally with 15 ticks left, but it was backed up by St. Mary's. Great job by the goalkeeper for the blue and white, Skylar Morse, to keep it alive. Last-ditch effort by the Saints, up and picked up by Alderman, back the other way. And that will be it. So through one quarter of play here at Calvert Hall, the Cardinals 3, the Saints 0. It's been all Calvert Hall so far. Will Rubior's team come back and respond in the second quarter? Well, we'll see in just a few moments. We'll be back with the second quarter face-off here on CUDA.com. I'm Christian Payne. Thanks for tuning in. A lot more to come here in the second quarter.